Good morning. How's it going?
Good morning.
It's Wednesday already. This week I've been so off. I'm so excited for the retreat that we have on Friday that my whole life has just been thinking that it's Thursday because I have so much to do before it. But here we are, middle of the week, Wednesday. What are we talking about today? Any questions? Nothing? Okay, I have some questions then. So we are in the fall. I know it doesn't really feel like it. I mean, it's going to be 70 degrees today. Um, but real estate agents, some of them, not all of them, slow down in the fall, which causes them to have the slow first quarter when the winter is out freezing. But other agents do not slow down and they have a great first quarter. So, what can you do this month to make sure that you're setting up a strong January, February, and March to have some closings? What could you or should you be doing?
Hello.
Kate, what you thinking?
Hello. Yes, I'm thinking that so for now I have two clients for the next year because they will have 2 years of working in the USA, so they can get loan after 2 years. So they are going to buy in January or February. And I have a few more people that I'm going to invite for dinner and ask them what are they thinking about real estate.
I love it.
Yes, and
Love
for now
doing
I have one client, and it is my old client from spring, and we are looking for very cheap houses, and it's a very big problem to find something, and so yeah, it's a problem to find. And
it.
yesterday we went to Ogden also and saw these terrible houses, and it's terrible.
I'm glad we don't
uh,
work further north because every time I'm in Ogden, I'm always like, ugh, it sounds
yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah,
That's how
yeah,
I
and
feel.
it's yeah, and they smell it, and I think it's after drug houses. Oh, it's very, very awful. And I have one more client, but he has a problem with documents now. He wants to buy, but he just can't.
Hmm.
Yeah. Uh, so that's all.
Sounds like you got a couple in the pipe. What would we need to do
Yeah.
to add some more?
I'm going to have some conversation with new clients which were interested in real estate. Um, but I have to just to meet with them. I think it will be that week or next week.
Nice. Nice. Melissa, Paulo, what
Um,
are you guys thinking?
I work with there's a lender, Christina Stark, and she's awesome. She always sends like really amazing things that we can invite our clients to. So like right now they have a business card at Top Golf, and you can just go and get free Top Golf using their card. And then in December they're gonna do a pictures with Santa event. So she always sends sorry. She always sends me flyers and I can invite clients to that. So that's kind of my game plan for this week.
I love it. By the way, if you haven't heard, we are doing photos with Santa here at KW in our basement for all the new agents, and we've partnered up with a couple other existing agents. It's in the works, it's being planned. It is way better than what I was imagining it because I unleash people that actually like Christmas on it. Not that I'm a Scrooge or a Grinch, but I definitely am. And so that is December 4th at 5:30. We're going to be doing that. So invite all your friends, your family, and we're going to be sending out a bunch of emails and a registration list so we can get an idea. I think we're going to do probably like cookies and hot chocolate, something like that. Maybe like some sort of craft or something. So should be amazing. We're going to decorate the basement like a winter wonderland and get as many people as we can. 5:30 to 7:30, so it should be awesome.
I love it. I do have a quick, it's not a question, but just a follow-up.
Yes.
So I put in that
Yeah.
offer yesterday for the Leighton house,
Uh-huh.
and then they replied this morning and are wanting, closer timelines, more close to like what's typical. So I think they're discussing right now, but I think we'll go back. Is it crazy to put like a 45-day close for a house that's not even listed yet? Do you know what I mean? Like, because they want to do a 45-day close on the house that they want to buy, but the house that they want to sell isn't even listed yet. Is that
Yeah.
crazy?
Um, yes and no. So typically, I like to plan 30 days to close. Typically, you can do it a little bit faster depending on like the borrowers and how qualified they are and how easy it is to qualify. Like my income comes from like 10 different places, and I'm a business, so I'm like a nightmare for lenders. If you have like two people that have W-2 jobs that have 10% down and like it's just like a clean, easy loan, like you can do that in 2 to 3 weeks. So I like to plan on 30 days, but you can get done quicker than that. So if we work that backwards, that means we have 15 days from when they accept it to get it on the market and an offer accepted. So the key will be to list in such a way that it seems like a no-brainer for buyers to buy the house. So this might be like almost too low. Like if we're thinking like the house is worth 400, maybe we're listed at like 375, kind of an idea. Now the hope is if we do something like that, not only do we get a lot of interest, but we get a lot of offers, and then we can use those offers against each other to make them negotiate higher than the purchase price. Because if we think we should be around 400, but everyone's excited at 375, this is the weirdest phenomenon that ever happens. If someone puts in an offer, they are almost like bought in and want to win it. I don't know if it's like the competitiveness or if they think it's real or whatever they've done psychology wise in their mind. But usually, once you put in an offer, you're willing to move that offer up higher than
Mm-hmm.
you would have just done if you put in like your original thought, like, oh, this is
Yeah.
375. Let's make an offer. Oh, we need to go higher. Let's go to 390 so we win. But if the agent was like, you probably need to start at 390, they're going to be like, nah, strangest thing to me. So hopefully, it people bid each other up, and then when you have multiple offers, you can look at who's the fastest, who's the most qualified, who's the most secure, and you may miss out on a little bit of income. But if you do the negotiating right, you're going to maximize the amount of money that they can get. So it's not crazy to go 45 days. It's still pretty tight. And so we'd want to just get photos really quick. And if they're like, yes, we're going to sell our house, we're either going to buy this house or we're going to buy another one. I don't think it hurts to get everything ready to go sell the house right now. So tell them to get ready, get photos, get everything coordinated, and then it's just when the offer gets accepted, we can go live within a day or two. Or if
Okay.
there's another house, we can put the house on the market and then go shopping. And when we get an offer, we make an offer, kind of an idea. Does that all make sense?
Yeah, for sure. Any tips on running a CMA for their townhouse? I don't know if you got a chance to look at that.
I did not get a chance to look. My yesterday was crazy. But I'm definitely going to give you my opinions. So, the generic answer here, step number one, try to find it on the MLS. Sounds like it wasn't on the MLS because it's a new build. Step number Step number two would be to find it on the tax data so you have all of the right information. Sounds like you even struggled with that, so hopefully it's user error. Sometimes it's not correct on the county, and so we'd have to figure
When you
that out.
say check the tax data, what would I look at? Because usually I just use the cloud CMA that's a link from the Utah real estate. And then when
Yes,
I
so
plug in
if
the address, it just says no tax data found. So that's like what I mean when I couldn't find anything. But if there's a different website I should go to.
yeah, so if you're on utahrealestate.com and hover over the search bar, in the very bottom right, there is a search that's tax data search. And there you can search the owner name, the house number, parcel, those kind of things, and do it by county. And so, well, let's even just do it real quick to see if I can um, find it. Oh, what county is Ogden in? Are we Weber? Is that right? That seems right.
So I'm on the website. Is it the inventory
Um,
tab?
it's so under if you hover over search,
Oh, tax data search.
catch, yep,
Okay.
and then 16.
Okay. That was really easy. I found it.
You found it? Oh, good, because I'm struggling.
I just did their name and the county and it pulled up.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it by address. I have way
So
too many.
total assessed
Yeah.
value 405,960. So then I would just
So
manually plug all this into the cloud CMA.
yeah, so you can either grab the parcel ID and try to use that, or just start plugging that in. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to tell you what the county has for bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, acreage. That's the important thing. And then we want to find two different things when we're doing a CMA. Number one, we're going to look backwards and find the closest properties that are the most similar that recently sold. So, like the very best case scenario is we find the exact same townhome in the exact same complex that sold yesterday. Short of that, we're going to move time out a little bit. But short of that, we're going to move area. Short of that, we're going to move kind of a thing. But it's like the most similar, the closest, and the sold the most recently. And that's step number one. We're going to look backwards to see what the past is telling us based off of sold and under contract. Then step number two is we're going to look forward. So we're going to compare them to what else is on the market because they have to be better than what's on the market. So for example, if townhomes were selling for 400,000 and you are like, cool, 400,000, and you list at 400,000, but then you look at all the actives and everyone else is listed at 390, you're overpriced. Even though the past says we should be at 400, the future's saying we should probably be at 390 or lower if there's a bunch of active at 390. So first look in the past, see what you can justify, then look at the future. If someone's going to buy this townhome, where else would they look? Right? If they're looking in Ogden, are they going to look in Layton? Kind of an idea. And so kind of I like to draw a map. I like to say what's active, kind of do a price range or a house size, bedrooms, bathrooms, that kind of thing, and see what else is out there. Because if you're going to have a buyer, what are they going to go find that they would also see? You know, like think like a buyer's agent. If you were going to go show three or four houses and this was one of them, what else would you be showing your clients? And then that will kind of give you an idea of the competition. Now, we just need to be better than the competition. The easy button with that is be better than them in price. But if you can be better than them in square footage, in area, in decorations, and look and feel, and all of the other things, then price won't matter as much. But if you do the best price and then make it look great and it's in a great area and all of the things, then that's where you're stacking all of the best and you will get a lot of offers. If you do not have the best in anything, you get zero offers. So, then my other advice for you as you're putting together this offer, make sure you have ways to get out so your earnest money isn't locked in. So read through that subject to sell addendum really well to make sure that you know when the deadline is to back out if you need to. Also, you have the due diligence deadline and the financing deadline. And so make sure that those are placed strategically that if you need to back out, you do it before then so you don't lose earnest money. That's the best way to make a client upset is to lose earnest money and not get them a house. So
So it seems like that's the crux of the addendum. So I'm thinking because it seems like they want the due diligence deadline pretty tight. So just to tell them, hey, if you really want this house, you might lose out on $500 to $700 because you got to do the inspection,
yeah,
but you'll be safe with the earnest money as long as we close on, because it's interesting. It says they have to close on their property, not just be under contract, but completely close on their property before the other one, you know?
yeah,
So
yeah.
close
Because what
before
people
that
used to do
financing
is,
deadline.
yeah, yeah. Because people used to be like, oh, we'll just remove this contingency. Like we're not closed, but we will remove the subject to sell. And really what they were hoping for is they'd get an offer before the financing deadline. And so that just pushed everything out. So they changed that a couple years ago. So you have to actually close. So yeah, it's a little more difficult, but if this is like the thing that pushed them over the edge to be like, we need to sell, then maybe this one house that they're looking at won't quite work um, because of timing and everything. But if it doesn't, you'll already have your house on the market moving forward and you can go find that next house. So I always like to talk about backup plans. Like, okay, if we don't sell your house fast enough and need to cancel on this, do we still want to sell the house? And then also like if that house doesn't work, but we sell your house, like, are you going to move? Are you going to be homeless? Like, tell me all of the plans that we can plan on. And sometimes they'll just be like, yeah, we're done with this house. We realize like after seeing that we can qualify. Why would we not move? Let's do this. And then it relieves some stress because if that house doesn't work, then we'll go find something else. Um, but then we'll try to make it work. So should be good. Okay. Melissa, let me know if you have more questions with this. Afterwards, we can chat more, especially as you're running CMAs and pricing and timing. It's a crazy thing to try to align. Today we have an amazing class with Angie Fisher. So definitely come. She's going to be talking about the 36 touch, which is the secret to get clients from people you already know. So if you weren't planning on it, definitely come to Rise today here in 12 minutes in the large training room. We'll be downstairs. And she has some examples of things that you can do and things that you can copy. So should be amazing. And it's a nice day. Go show some houses today. Go talk to some people. Hopefully, I'll see you guys all in Rise. Have a great one.